Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Negotiating the valuation is a key step in the fundraising process. Here are some helpful strategies to consider in negotiating that valuation. Understand the comparable values in your space. These are called comps and give you a starting point for negotiating. The founder should have a proposed valuation to show investors. This could be renegotiated later, but it gives a starting point to the discussion. The key to a successful negotiation is to articulate all the values in the business. VCs will often throw out a lowball offer. This, for the most part, is a negotiation tactic. The VC is testing to see how much the founder believes in their own valuation. Keep the terms on a pre-money valuation basis. If you state the valuation in post-money terms, then any additional funding raised will eat into the founder's ownership stake. Consider the options pool in the negotiation process and how that will be paid for by both the founder and the VC rather than the founder alone. And finally, don't rush the process or be rushed by the VC. Take your time and consider all the terms. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.